Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank. I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a wearing a Itzy t-shirt. I have a Cheryong on the front. We have the thumbnail of Jihyo, the Butterface idol. Anyway, she has a nice rack though. So, this is a podcast. This is number 700 of the When I Have Spare Time podcast. Well, it's officially the 700th show. Now, if you want to be technical, if you count all the shows that YouTube deleted, it's a different number. But officially, this is episode number 700, and the OnlyFans girl that I snorted cocaine off of, Melanie, got me a gift. She got me a cupcake. I'm sure you can see it. I'm probably not going to eat it, but it's the thought that counts. So we are celebrating with my imaginary friends. But anyway, no big deal. We have champagne to celebrate the big moment. The moment that's so big, the Associated Press has an article about the 700th show. People have stopped in their tracks. Their jaws are on the floor. They're like, oh my God, it's the 700th show? That's right, people. Greatness. But anyway, so I was thinking I probably shouldn't open this. But okay. Let me try to open this because I'm sure there's one person watching who's actually excited, other than the girl that I paid to have sex with. Oh Lord. And everyone's probably thinking, is that story true? Ask Melanie. Anyway. So I was thinking, and maybe you've had this thought too, which I seriously doubt. You've been to Taco Bell before, right? Okay, and then like you've been to like a real Mexican restaurant, I'm sure, and then you've probably had a Mexican friend, or maybe you are Mexican, and you've had like real Mexican food, right? Okay, so doesn't Taco Bell look like the Japanese version of Mexican food? Like I could picture like someone who like lives in Japan, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna open up a Mexican restaurant, and that's what the food would look like. Because it looks like it looks like it came off a conveyor belt, and I don't know, for some reason, like when I think of Japan and food, I think of like conveyor belt sushi. So I'm like, maybe, I don't know. Dude, this better not spray all over the place. Is it? Well, that would be really funny if it did, but I don't want it to. Well, I mean, I didn't shake it or anything. I'll just. Now I'm scared. Oh, thank God. If this shoots all over the place, well, now you know how my ex feels. I'm so scared. Well, it kind of blew its load. I didn't think that was. I have paper towels. Gee, that was messy. Anyway, I'll pour a glass in celebration of number 700. Yeah, I don't have a champagne glass because I'm not cultured, and then like I usually do meth, and like you do meth out of a pipe, not a glass. So I'm probably divulging too much information. But anyway, like I just think it's weird because it's like Japan seems to just like, and I mean the people of Japan, like the crazy ones, they seem to pick one random thing about America and then just go like all out with it. So like I can picture like there's like some like Japanese who like pretend to be like Chicanos and like they like make salsa and like have lowriders, or like or like they'll pick something random like we like the year 1955, so like they'll like wear like leather jackets, have like greaser hair, and like through bricks through nigger windows, you know. It's like they go all in on like one little subculture thing. I sound like I'm schizophrenic. What the fuck am I talking about? Tastes like hopes and dreams. That's really bothering me that there's champagne all over the floor. I have to wipe this up. Okay, all is right with the world again. But anyway, yeah, like just forget everything I just said about Japan, because that probably made no sense. Okay, it made perfect sense to me, because like I mean, I've seen random pictures of them, like where like they literally pick one random thing about America or just someone's culture, and they're just like all in on it, and it's like it's worse than the scene kids from like the mid 2000s or whatever. It's worse than emo. It's worse than goth because it's like they live, breathe it. They have clubs, but that's neither here nor there. Once again, I'm just talking to talk, but yeah, it doesn't feel like the 700th show, but it is. It's and like you can really appreciate the 116 subscribers I have. I've put out over 1,000 YouTube videos over a long time, years, and I have accumulated a mass following of 116 followers. So obviously I'm doing something right. Obviously, obviously. So hopefully I'll have 700 more. The on show number 1400, instead of opening up a bottle of champagne, I'll like shoot up some heroin. You know, yeah, it'll probably be the last show, but it might get 6 views instead of 5, like they normally do. Oh my god. Oh my god. And thank you for the cupcake. That was very nice of you. I mean, granted, it's like how how much money have I spent on that girl? So it's like it's nothing. Whatever. The least you could do, and that's another thing. Like when you have when you have a business relationship with an escort, normally you don't get presents on on your birthday or whatever. So don't expect this. Okay, like I'm getting like special treatment right now. Okay, so I'm just saying, so like for you guys who are you know having a vagina transaction, don't expect this. Okay, because like I'm living a good life. Okay, I'm also a compulsive liar, but still living a good life. But anyway, so my most viewed videos are actually my video game gameplays of the first Descendant. Out of everything I post, like the first Descendant, I get like hundreds of views on those. on those videos. So I'm like, should I just become a first descended channel, which I don't want to, so I'm not because I have to talk. But I just find it weird. And it's also when I play Bunny. There's a character named Bunny in the First Descendant. So when I have Bunny gameplay First Descendant videos, they get hundreds of views. Now that's probably because there's a lot of Rule 34 of Bunny, and like I'm all about Rule 34. Like I think you should take. I mean, I think everything wholesome should have a porn version of it. So I'm all for that. And like obviously, um, adding porn to anything, that's just like adding whipped cream to something. It just makes it better. Like I can name a lot of different foods, and if you add whipped cream to it, it's gonna make it better. I know there's a few like, whoa, I'm not gonna put whipped cream on my steak, but have you tried it though? Just saying. I actually have. It's good. Um, so yeah, I really think it's because of the Rule 34. Now I would, well, I can't show it because it's YouTube, but like, uh, I would like to do like a Rule 34 art contest, or just like pick like whatever, like 10 pictures, and like we should vote on it. Now everyone thinks I watch the First Ascendant like porn. I don't. I was just talking right now. Okay, like whatever. At least I'm not gay or like trans. That's my defense for watching video game porn. Anyway, anyway, I found um I found this new locale. I posted a video, but the sound didn't work, so I took it down. It's this woman. She's in her 20s, and she wears diapers. I mean, not because she has problems. Well, she does have problems, but because that's her thing. Like she likes dressing like a baby. And so I'm going to not now, but I'm gonna re-record the video. I don't know why the sound wasn't working. I mean, it's working now. Whatever. It's software. It doesn't always work. You know what? Maybe the software maybe the software is black. Um, yeah, so it didn't work. But anyway, on her channel, there's hundreds of videos of her talking about the diaper life, and she's in almost, well, I didn't watch them all, but in all the ones I saw, she's wearing a diaper. Um, it's very weird seeing a woman in her 20s try to act like a baby. So I don't even know if that's like a local reaction. It might be. I mean, it's kind of cringe. Granted, like look at me calling something cringe, but I mean it's. But this way, I felt uncomfortable watching it, and then like the one I did the recording on, it was about her using an enema, and how satisfying it is to do an enema and then like crap your diaper. And she's saying all this with a straight face. Okay, so like when I give details on how to get a golden shower, she's giving the exact same amount of effort and detail in how to give yourself an enema and crap your diaper. I mean, now that's passion. Now, if she would put that energy into something else, she would probably make the world a better place. But the thing is, like, she has like thousands of subscribers. I think it was like I might be doing her an injustice here, but I'm pretty sure it was like 20 some thousand subs, and like thousands of views on every video. So I mean, there is a market out there for I guess adult diapers, or it could just be because she's a hot chick wearing diapers. So like you see lots of skin, but like are guys that degenerate that they're gonna watch that crap just because she's like showing lots of skin? I don't know. Look at me talking. Like once again, I watch video game porn. I I have I shouldn't have hit record because because the only thing that anyone's gonna remember from this is not that this is the 700th show. You're gonna remember like I watch Rule 34 First Descendant. You know that is that is not what I wanted to happen, and I don't know how to change that. I don't know what to do in this video to not make the fact that I watch video game porn the only thing you're gonna remember from this. You know? And whatever you do, do not look up Rule 34, the First Ascendant, because I don't want you to go down the same road I went down. Because you're gonna try to come back from that road, and you can't. You're gonna get lost. You're gonna make a few wrong turns. You're gonna go deeper. Now we're talking. Oh boy, so sad. The champagne tastes good. The last time I had champagne was over 10 years ago. Yeah. I think it was like band practice. I had some champagne. Like when you do lots of drugs, it's always good once in a while to mix it up. Like you don't want to always drink vodka, you don't want to always drink rum, you don't want to always snort coke. Well, and actually, especially now because you know, uh, you got all the fentanyl, and so you can't do cocaine anymore anyway. Now, unless you make it, you know, but that's a whole process. That's a whole process, and I'm I'm lazy, and I have no way of even doing it. So at least that's what I'm going to say here. I should probably stop talking. Anyway, thank you for celebrating the 700th show, and thank you for watching me ruin it and make it weird. I will now return to the regular podcast, so don't worry, they won't be like this. Anyway, I've said enough. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.